Okay, questions and answers. That's next from Mrs. Son Richard, rising star. Oh, thank you. If anyone has any questions about my career or anything.
You say that 70% of people are dissatisfied with their occupations.
That's correct.
Do you like your job?
Gosh, it's the world's oldest profession, you know? Just...
Wait.
What? What? Don't we all put on a face every day when we wake up? Acting is the first thing we learn.
Acting.
Yes, acting. I don't...
Because when you said the world's oldest...
profession is yes, I don't know what the misunderstanding is, but oh goodness, yes, do I love my job. And if the last time I had a big acting role in 2007, it was incredible, and I can't wait to get up there again and just get out and do it. So yes, I love my job. I love what I do.
Great.
And I am available.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm in middle school, and so I'm usually not allowed to exit the class until the bell rings. What should I do?
Well, that's where you take your dramatic license, my friend. A real actor does not wait for cues. They make their own cues. And the camera, or the spotlight, as it were, whatever medium you happen to be working with, that follows you. So that's my advice to you, is to make your own path, make your own choices, make big mistakes, fail loud, and succeed with a plum, and you will be a star, just like you'll ascend, just like I'm ascending.
Thank you.
What if you're in a position of low power in the room, and you go in, say, with the slow clap, and you're an intern or an office assistant?
Well,
do you think it will translate as well as if you were the boss?
Well, my guess is that, I don't know if you've heard like that old tale about an understudy being plucked from the ensemble because the director saw that moxie in them, and they were just destined for stardom, and they get plucked from the ensemble and pushed into a leading role, and bam, it's Broadway 8 shows a week.
I've never heard of that.
Okay, well, now
Does
you
that happen?
have.
You're the expert. I've never heard of that.
It happens almost all the time.
I believe it.
Almost every cast, when you cast a lead, you know your time is numbered because a earnest understudy is only waiting in the wings to take your power. So what I'm saying is that in this office situation, if you're a lowly intern, if you really are giving your performance your ominous slow clap, all the gusto that it deserves, your director, your boss, will say, "Hey, that kid's got something. Get that kid in costume." And then they'll whisk you away to a life of glamour, and you'll get a promotion. I think
like
you'll
an
be
account manager.
Yes. Get that man an account to manage. That's what the dialogue would probably be in your specific situation. So all I can say is commit hard, and you'll be rewarded.
We have a question from the chat.
Oh, excellent.
Natalie, her question is actually for Denny. The question is Denny, you single? Good question. Thank you, Natalie.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Okay. If there's any more questions from the chat, we'd love to hear them. But I had another question, actually. So can you tell us some of the jobs that you did as an actor?
Of course, yes. I didn't want to brag when I walked in, but I am a pretty celebrated crowd actress. So if you've seen a movie or a TV show in the past 20 years or so, and there was a large crowd of people, I'm somewhere in the middle back. You can bet on that. So, I mean, gosh, that's too many credits to name right there. I also have been a wide array of foliage in different plays and musicals.
Like a tree or something?
Yes. If you've heard of the production Into the Woods, I was the woods. Yeah,
Wow.
Backwoods.
the backwoods. I was all the woods. And I had a story for every tree, because that's just the kind of actor I am. So yes, I do lots of crowd work, lots of foliage.
We got another question here
Mhm.
from the chat.
Excellent.
User Fever Woman asks,
Hello.
any tips for eulogies? I need to speak at my son's funeral next week, and I am really not feeling up to it.
Well, first of all, my condolences. And second of all, you've come to the right place. The thing about eulogies is that there's a certain expected energy, a sadness, a lethargy, I don't know. But it's sad, it's down. And the thing about theater, the thing about art is you're subverting expectations. You're taking one energy and putting in another, and it blows people's minds. So what you want to do is come in there as loud, as big, as flashy as possible. If you can, rent an animal, ride it into the ceremony. Probably wear something shiny, I would say. And if you can, sing a high tenor or soprano song, not a ballad. You want to do an up-tempo, potentially a patter song, like Modern Major General from Pirates of Penzance. That would be great. So just anything you can do to any particular emotion that you expect to feel at a eulogy. You want to find the opposite of that and find a way to grow that opposite emotion. So eulogy, sad. Make happy. You understand? Crying, you want to be laughing. That's kind of what the theater masks are about. When you see the theater masks, it's like that's the emotion, and then you want to do the opposite of that.
That makes sense. That was really helpful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
That's thank you.
I hope you got a chance to look over my headshot and resume, and you
Oh,
can pass
not
that
yet,
along
but,
to anyone.
I'm going to read it at home.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So if you know any Steven Spielbergs, feel free to leave that in their kitchen.
I know a Greg.
Great. All right. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.